Hi friends, I am Sumit. In this video I am going to show you how to make this wire controlled robot.
Hello.
This is the wire controlled robot and today I will show you how to make it. Let us see how to make it. The things that we require to make this are the chassis according to your requirement, the motors 300 rpm that I have used 12 volt motors, the wheels of course, the very important part, the rocker switch, the switch you can see, the rocker switch here I have made it according to our use, and the rainbow ribbon bus wire that I have used so that wires remain manageable. The power source that I have used 12 volt 2 ampere power supply, and again one roller so that it can be used to support it, and the other things that you require are the wire strippers and pliers. We require a plastic box so that it will be handy and we can use it as a remote control. So now let's start to make it. So first we need to attach motor in the slots given in the chassis. These chassis are readily available in market so that you can make it easily, and you need not to buy clamps and all. Again, after attaching the motors, we need to attach the wheels. After these wheels, we need to attach this roller. In this roller, what we do, we put 3 screws. All these 3 screws, we put 3 nuts in this so that can be fit in the slots provided. So let's do it. Now after connecting the screws, the board it's ready. It can move front, back depending upon the motion in these motors. So the whole thing is that it depends on the connection in these wires coming out from the motors. So let us see how to make the remote part. You can cut out the slots in the this plastic remote, and you can fix this rocker switch. In this rocker switch, which you will get in market, is you won't be having these connections. What you need to do is you need to connect a wire. You need to sort it from one end to another side, another end. Means you need to form an X type of shape so that this end gets connected to this last end and this end gets connected to this end. Here when you will give power supply to this both end, this is DP/DT switch. So if you are giving here positive and negative here, and when you press forward, this gets connected to this front end and the second one gets connected to this one. So what you get here is positive and negative, and in this way if you take if you supply power to the motors, it will rotate in clockwise direction, and when you will push it backward like this, it will get connected to this point, will get connected here as positive and this one as negative, which in turn will get connected here as negative, and this point will be positive. So here the polarity gets reversed, and in the way the motors rotate anti-clockwise. Now we make this X shape in both the rocker switch, so that one rocker switch will be used to control the motion of one motor, while the other rocker switch will be used to control the motion of other motor. So it will be like, after fixing this in the slot, what we will get is the two switches like a remote, and it will be like, if you press both forward, both the motors will be rotating in one direction and it will move forward, and when you will press both backward, the whole boat will come backward. And if you are pressing alternately forward and backward, that means one motor will be rotating in the forward direction and other in the backward direction. That will provide a rotating motion, and doing it other way will tend to move the robot in the other direction. Now the thing is, we need to connect this power source to this remote. We need to provide power source here, and from this rocker switch we need to connect this ribbon wire to the 4 wires of this motor. Now to do the connections, what we need to do, we need to provide positive and negative in the middle two leads of the rocker switch, and that should be also be on the other rocker switch, so that other motors also get connected. So what we will do, we will short one end to one end of the another rocker switch and another end to the another end of the rocker switch. Let's do it. So now let's sort this lead with this lead and this lead with this lead. For this we require 2 wires. Let's do it. Done. Now this wire is connected here and this wire is connected here. So both are sorted, means this lead is sorted here and this lead is sorted here. Now we will supply power supply to these 2 leads, and that will be replicated over here as well. So let's sort out the power supply. Here you can choose any of the point as positive and other as negative one. So the power connection is done. Now the connection that is left is the connection for the motors of. So to do the connections, first let's connect wires in this motors first, then we will do the connections in the rocker switch. So first let us take out the wires. So here, to make the connections, these 2 are the positive and negatives of the one motor, while these 2 are the positives and negatives of the second motor. To make both the motors rotate in one direction, the red and black wire of 2 different motors should get positive, while the other 2 ends should get negative. So keeping this in mind, we will do the connections. Let's do it. So now here we have 4 wires of the motors. First 2 is red and black for motor 1, and while second is red and black for motor 2. Let us connect 4 wires from this ribbon in this wire. This ribbon should be of minimum 4 wires. So let us start connecting. This green is connected to negative of motor 2, with second wire connecting to the positive of motor 2. Third wire is connected to negative of motor 1, and last one is connected to positive of motor 1. After connecting, you may even do soldering, and you need to insulate it. So by electrical insulating tape, we will insulate it. So let's insulate it. So now after insulating these wires, after connecting them, let us do the connection in the remote part. In the remote, what we will do, the connection from motor 1, positive of motor 1, that's the red wire. The red wire here, and the negative from motor 2, means the green wire. These two wires should be connected to the positives of both the rocker switch, and the other two should be connected to the negative end of the rocker switch. So let's connect it. So after doing all the required connections, well, it looks a bit messy, but after doing the connections, let's close the cover, make the cuttings, and so that wires can get out easily. Now the remote is ready. So let's connect this to power source and let's see how the bot is moving. So let's do it. So after connecting it to the power source, let's try it out. Well, it can go forward, backward, left, right, and that's it.